Hello adventurers, Melderon here. Classic WoW is iconic because of its immersive world, mysterious dungeons, intense PvP, and social community. These aspects are what drive so many of us to venture back once again. However, there are many locations in Classic Azeroth that go untraversed, unseen, or even underappreciated. Some of these places are in plain sight, while others require some digging. This series' aim is to illustrate that there is no need to rush your Classic WoW experience, and to stop and smell the roses from time to time. Welcome to Classic WoW Gems. Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Classic WoW Gems. Hillsbrad Foothills and Arathi Highlands are some of the most iconic zones in Classic WoW. These zones are known best for their intense PvP and the many memorable locations that appeared in past Warcraft titles. Because of these factors, these areas have been internalized in many of our minds. One location, however, deserves further inspection. At the border between Arathi Highlands and Hillsbrad Foothills stands Thoradin's Wall, a massive stone-wrought fortification. Thoradin's Wall seems to watch over passing travelers like a stalwart, yet silent protector. Although weathered and damaged in many locations, it has stood the test of time and is still one of the largest structures on Azeroth. However, many of us pay little mind, running past on our way to Refuge Point, Hammerfall, and the adventures that lie beyond. But not today. No, today this amazing history-filled structure will get its well-deserved day in the sun. Thoradin's Wall dates all the way back to the Great Troll Wars, which occurred centuries before the events of the Third War. In ages past, this wall protected one of the great human kingdoms of Azeroth. However, approximately 3,000 years prior to the Orcish invasions from Draenor, the Amani Trolls, who were originally situated across Lordaeron, attacked both human tribes living in Lordaeron and the High Elves of Quel'Thalas in a series of bloody encounters. In response to the troll threat, the chieftain of the then Arathi people, Thoradin, united the humans of Lordaeron against the common foe. Although this peace was not an easy one to obtain, ultimately all of the human tribes united under Thoradin to form the first human kingdom, Arathor. At the center of this kingdom was the great city of Strom. Today, the remnants of the once great kingdom can be found in the city-state of Stromgarde in Arathi Highlands. In response to the surmounting troll threat, now King Thoradin ordered the construction of a great wall at the border of Hillsbrad Foothills and Arathi Highlands to keep the hordes of trolls at bay. However, the elves of Quel'Thalas were not so lucky. The almost endless invasions of the Amani left the High Elves of Northern Lordaeron near total annihilation. Before they fell, however, the Elven King and Asterion Sunstrider formed an alliance with the Kingdom of Arathor to defeat the Amani once and for all. The elves, not without caution, taught the humans how to wield powerful arcane magics and introduced them to many forms of metallurgy and technology. With both forces united, their armies prepared for battle. The humans of Arathor, with their newfound powers and ingenious battle strategies, along with the elves, dealt the Amani forces a terrible defeat, ultimately leading to the fall of the last great troll empire. The remaining trolls were forced into the wilderness to eke out whatever lives they could in a land now dominated by humans and elves. It is important to note that because of the troll threat, the humans first learned the ways of magic, which ultimately led to the founding of the great city of Dalaran. The story doesn't end here though. The wall's job is not yet done. Centuries after the splitting of the Kingdom of Arathor into the Kingdoms of Stormwind and Lordaeron, a promising young prince fell into darkness and melded with the spirit of the once great orc shaman Ner'zhul. The arisen Lich King, bent on destroying all life on Azeroth, created the Undead Scourge. The Scourge's curse of undeath spread all over the once great human and high elven lands like a cancer, turning everything it touched into corrupt manifestations of death and decay. However, the remnants of the Kingdom of Arathor, and all lands to the south, including Khazmodan and Stormwind, survived thanks to Thoradin's Wall. Because of the wall's immense size and strength, the denizens of southern eastern kingdoms were able to mount a series of defenses against the mindless Scourge army. It would seem that Thoradin's will to protect his people still lives on to this very day. The wall is not without its own interesting gems, however. On the Hillsbrad side, you can access the upper battlements and walk along a large portion of the wall, allowing some amazing views. I think this is a great location to hang out with fellow adventurers, do some roleplay, or even engage in some friendly duels. I suggest coming here at night with some comrades, setting up a nice fire, and telling some stories to each other. But there is one thing that still troubles me to this day. If the wall was built to keep invading armies out, why can you access the battlements from the Hillsbrad side? Something to ponder about as you explore this amazing Classic WoW gem. So, next time you're at the Hillsbrad Arathi border, pay your respects to Thoradin's Wall, because, in reality, depending on your race and class, there's a good chance you wouldn't be alive to enjoy your adventures if it wasn't for this amazing structure. Head on up to the battlements, enjoy the view, and smell the cool breeze of freedom. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for the next Classic WoW Gems. In the meantime, don't forget to leave a like and a comment on this video, and be on the lookout for new Def Camp Melderon TV content. And thank you patrons for making videos like this one possible. Keep on keybonding and grinding, baby. I hope to see you in Classic Azeroth.